Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name's Larry.
And I'm Cassie.
I never thought we'd be doing another reaction video to Joey Schwartz, but I was mistaken. He recently put out a video that wasn't too friendly toward us. He messaged us a few days before he put the video out. You know, it's almost giving us permission. Hey, if you want to make a response video to my video I'm about to put out, go ahead. And we weren't going to, but then we saw the comment section of his video, and Cassie definitely wanted to make a video.
Absolutely.
And so here we are. We were at the movies on a date night, and we got a bunch of messages on Messenger. Hey, we're with you guys. You know, Joey Schwartz just put out a video. And we knew it was coming. We were at the drive-in theater, and the intermission between the two movies, you know, we took a look at it, watched a few minutes of it, but basically we read the comment section. And 90% of the comments, I mean, everybody pretty much reamed him, told him he was acting like a fool.
Which he was.
Yes, he was. You know,
a 19-year-old fool.
Yeah, he called us fat 60 times, 70 times, stupid.
Yeah, Marty?
Yeah, he called me, never used my real name, which he knows my name.
Of course he does.
But, you know, it was a lazy video that just attacked us. And it didn't, you know, it didn't even represent, you know, our channel at all. I mean, he watched a few minutes of a couple of our videos and then spewed a bunch of nonsense.
It was comical, actually.
It was, and it didn't bother us at all. So for those of you who don't know who Joey Schwartz is, he came out of the carnivore scene starting a YouTube channel last year. He was 18 years old, seemingly really intelligent, and he was propped up by a lot of the big influencers in the space. I think there was only a handful of channels he wasn't on. Dr. Kim Berry, Lily Kane, Laura Spath, but you know, he made an appearance on everybody else's channels and his audience grew. During that time, while his channel was growing, I happened to be producing our very first countdown video, which was the top 10 carnivore diet YouTube channels. And I decided to make him a part of that list.
Yes, you did.
I did. Through that video, some of our community started watching Joey. And it wasn't soon after that, he did like a 180 and started saying some things that really didn't make sense to people. Like, you shouldn't eat ground beef because it doesn't strengthen your jaw. Or, you know, you shouldn't be eating salt on the carnivore diet.
Or don't cook your meat.
Yeah, which there's a portion of the carnivore community that eats raw meat, but you know, he just really dove into that, and a lot of our followers were confused by it. And so we thought about doing a reaction video, and we said, nah, you know, we're really not an authority on it. But then Bart K put out a video, and he really scolded him.
Nobody's impressed at all with what you're doing here.
Video on Ken Berry lost a lot of subscribers.
There you go. Rightly so.
People were angry about it. They were angry.
Rightly so.
That I was criticizing him.
Rightly so. You've got no business criticizing Ken Berry. Son, show some respect to your elders and betters.
Then Cassie and I reacted to let our community know Joey Schwartz isn't the person you go to for, you know, nutritional advice on the carnivore diet. Just like Carnivore Quest isn't your source for that kind of information.
Right.
We've always said the doctors are. You know, Dr. Kim Berry, Dr. Sean Baker, Dr. Anthony Chafee.
Yeah, again, the experts.
Yes.
I mean, we're support.
And after Bart's video, we were waiting to see how Joey would respond. And soon after that, he did respond, and he doubled down on pretty much turning his back on everybody who propped him up, kind of separated himself from the general carnivore community, started referring to us as a cult. You know, we worship Dr. Kim Berry as our God, you know, just making these ridiculous claims. And as soon as that happened, he lost thousands of subscribers. Both videos we did on Joey were respectful. You know, we never belittled him. We actually complimented him multiple times and said he probably, you know, even though he's probably done in the carnivore space, you know, he kind of burned his bridges. You know, he's going to be successful at whatever he does. And we thought that was the end of it. It wasn't long after that, he put out a little short.
They sit behind a screen talking down on me, complaining endlessly about how they regret featuring me in one of their videos.
So as you see, he says we sit behind our screen and we constantly put him down, which is totally false. And he also says we're constantly complaining that we put him in our top 10 video. I only brought that up one time.
I've brought it up a handful of times.
Yeah, and you know, that video took 45 hours to produce. To me, it was very personal, and I put a lot of time into it. You know, and I think that's why he doesn't realize how important it was to me. You know, His videos probably take about 10 minutes to produce. There's no way he can make a video like this.
What we're doing is we're going to dial down your carbohydrate intake.
Are you ready to dial down those carbs? Welcome back to Carnivore Quest. Today we will be counting down our picks for the top 10 carnivore diet YouTube channels. For this list, we considered number of subscribers, information given,
It physically cannot take place if you're eating enough fat.
video quality, and overall entertainment.
Coffee, tea, these. I just keep running into things.
So grab your fork and knife, don't forget the Redmond's real salt, and let's dig into this countdown. Number 10, Thomas DeLauer.
I lost 100 pounds of intermittent.
So he can't appreciate it, and he can't appreciate the time that went into it. But the short he put out wasn't that bad. Well, a few weeks later, I got a notification from another YouTube channel. Check this clown out.
Larry, you fat motherfucker! And you, Cassie, you fat bitch!
This guy did a couple videos about us, and we're not going to play any of it here. We're not even going to link his channel because he's absolutely disgusting.
He's vile,
Yeah.
disgusting,
Yeah.
nasty creature.
You know, he propositions Cassie. He's just foul-mouthed, and, you know, he made a video on steak and butter gal calling her the C word.
Disgusting.
You know, he's a joke.
Yeah.
So, you know, I get the notification that he tagged us in the video. Well, I'm not going to give that guy the light of day. Just ignored it. It's no big deal. But I happened to scroll down while I was looking at his channel, and guess who else I saw there?
Oh,
So now we put two and two together.
cohorts.
Yeah, this really shined a light on maybe who Joey Schwartz really is.
Mhm.
And it irritated me. You know, that clown's video didn't irritate me. It irritated me that Joey probably had a hand in that, you know. And, you know, I got to admit, that dug at me a little bit, especially the things he said about Cassie. And they did a few videos together, eating raw meat. I guess that's their thing, eating raw chicken, but let it lie for a few months, 3.5 months. And we were doing our Farmish video where we talked about the app, you know, where you guys can go find farm fresh eggs. And we just happened to be talking about eating raw liver. And while we give our big thank you to all of our May supporters from our Buy Me a Coffee page and our channel memberships, we're going to run the clip where I slightly troll Joey Schwartz about eating raw chicken. If you're one of the 60% of our regular viewers who aren't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do it now and hit that bell. Because if you get notified that Carnivore Quest has a video coming out, you never know what it's going to be. It could be a Cassie, a recipe video.
Italians cook it all.
Oh,
They're gonna make you eat. Are you hungry? I'm gonna make piggy poppers.
You are the greatest wife in the history of the world.
Ah!
It could be tips for your carnivore diet,
But don't let anybody fool you into the way you're going to do your diet.
top 10 health benefits.
Heck, even brushing your teeth is easier.
You say, Larry, you know, a lot of channels have that stuff. That's right, they do. There's a lot of content out there that's good. The Carnivore Quest is a bit different. First of all, I might be a little biased, but Cassie rocks in the kitchen. You might see me fumbling around doing a recipe for the first time.
You know, I think I'm going to lay it down.
At this point, I'm flying blind. $5.79 a pound is a good time to learn. But we have a lot of things that are unique to Carnivore Quest, like our top 10 countdowns.
Strapped for cash? Welcome back to Carnivore Quest. Today, we will be counting down our picks for the top 10 carnivore diet foods on a budget.
Or our community-wide weight loss challenges, where the last one we lost 7,545 pounds.
No way!
Or you just might get an epic weigh-in.
You ready in here? You good to go?
Yep, ready to go.
Okay, and do not take your teeth in.
I won't. Basically, like Forrest Gump said, Carnivore Quest, you never know what you're gonna get. You see these idiots eating raw
Oh,
chicken?
don't do that.
May the Schwartz be with you!
Get out of here. And for those of you who are already subscribed,
You warriors are good. Real good. The best.
Everybody, thank you so much for supporting us this May. We really appreciate it.
yeah, and a special thank you to our Carnivore Quest community, our Facebook group. You guys are awesome. Now, a lot of you might have already seen that clip and really didn't pick up on the jab at Joey. Some of you did. Maybe like 4 or 5 people in the comments said, oh, love the Joey Schwartz reference. But I knew, I told Cassie, if Joey sees this, it's going to trigger him. Sure enough, he comes out with a video and he completely makes a fool out of himself, belittling us, showing his true colors that were shown on that other idiot's channel, but now Joey showed it himself.
Well, the difference is Joey is a 19-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah. And come on, we have 2 boys we've raised. So easy. I knew if he saw that video, he'd lose his mind.
He's going to change his mind so many times throughout his life. I mean, he's not even 20 yet.
No, we've said that in our previous videos about him.
Yep.
You really can't, pay much attention to him. He's a child. Cassie's being nice, and, I thought the same way. And I still do. He's a young kid. But I know our son would never make a video about somebody and say the things he did. Joey's video, he didn't tell the truth about our channel at all. And that's why, 90% of the comments basically told Joey, gosh, you're being ridiculous here. So, but speaking of the comment section, this is exactly why we're making this video, because Joey's video didn't bother us, but we felt we owed our viewers an explanation of how we got to this point. I'm guilty of trolling him, but now that you see, what we were seeing behind the scenes with that clown's videos coming our way, knowing who's behind it, I had to troll him a little bit. And that was so much fun. I just loved it. I love it when a plan comes together, and it took a few months. So I really dug that. All right, now, why are we making this video? Take it over, baby.
Joey, I'm not upset with you. Your video had no class. It was vulgar. Again, you're 19. So before we even viewed your video, we went to the comment section, and that's where we saw 90% saying you're ridiculous. But there were a handful of comments, your followers, and they're just absolutely disgusting. One of our followers had basically said, it really wasn't a bad comment. Just saying, how can you be so vulgar and you're not being very nice, you're being rude. And their response was, okay, Karen. Okay, we already knew the type of mentality that your channel carried. And we can see that a good majority of your community is that way as well. And that's fine. If you want to promote that negativity, that's on you. As we're looking through the comments, Larry happens to run across one from a channel called The Carnivore Lion. His name is Scott. Now, we don't know much about him. Actually, nothing at all, not until this was all brought to light. So Scott has a small YouTube channel. He has about 6,000 subscribers, and he promotes health, wellness, love, and support. And really what we got from his comments are quite the opposite. Carnivore Quest is the worst. Their videos pop up from time to time, and I feel like they appeal to the lowest common denominator. The let's lose weight by eating McDonald's burger patty types. You'll never lose weight eating butter and cheese anyway. How do you block people on YouTube? LOL. There were about 21 comments in this thread, and he probably lost about 5 subscribers because he's showing his true colors. Now, mind you, most of the time we can let comments roll off our back. We get a lot of ugly, nasty comments, but you're one of our peers, Scott. You're the adult in the room. The first part of that comment, Carnivore Quest is the worst, that didn't even bother me. It's that we appeal to the lowest common denominator. That pissed me off. That is 90% of the carnivore space, and you insulted everybody. Scott, you showed your true colors. I don't know how you can promote health, wellness, love, and support and say these types of things.
Yeah, at the time of recording this video, Carnivore Lion has removed that comment and the entire thread because, he started catching some heat from everybody. People are like, wow, man, you're showing your true colors.
Yeah, I knew he would do that.
And he just had semi-retired Bob on his channel.
We love Bob.
We love Bob. We adore Bob. And, to see you put on this almost like act,
facade.
And then come on there and make a comment like that about us and especially our community. Like Cassie said, Carnivore Quest is the worst. You can have your opinion, that's fine.
Yep.
But to rag on the community that we attract the, lowest common denominator.
Which is exactly the people that you describe.
And
I'm so confused.
These are people that follow you, man. It really upset her. It got her pissed.
Just ugly people out there. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the purist attitude. I'm just, you know what? Worry about yourself.
Anybody that watches our channel knows we promote figuring it out on your own. You know, this is our journey. This is how we're doing it. Let's do it together, but you got to figure it out on your own. You know, the 10% of the comment section of Joey's video that, you know, pretty much despises Carnivore Quest, I guarantee you none of them have ever been overweight, or the vast majority of them. Because, you know, there's a lot of folks in our community that are at a healthy weight and they've gotten on the carnivore diet, you know, to heal some other issues. And they've never dealt with being overweight. And they're wonderful people. But there's that sliver I've talked about where they think they're better than you. They've never had to lose weight. They've never walked around, you know, 350, 400 pounds. And they don't know what it's like. And they have a lack of empathy for people who are trying to lose weight. They're dogmatic. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're poisoning yourself with coffee. I mean, there's just no empathy. And, you know, if you run across those people, try and tune them out, because they don't represent, you know, the vast majority of the carnivore community.
Listen, if I don't lose another pound, I've lost over 70 pounds. I've kept it off for over a year, and I've never done that before. So I don't understand why you can't just be accepting of the progress that we've had and the fact that we've been able to maintain that. That's a feat in itself. But nope, I guess that's just not good enough for a carnivore purist. I'll never be like you. Just the fact we've been able to lose it and maintain it. First time ever in our lives, 50 years for me, 49 for this guy, and we get crap because we didn't lose weight fast enough. I don't get it. You know, people just, please, worry about yourself. If you don't have anything nice to say, say nothing at all. Didn't your mama teach you that?
Cassie's been wanting to get this off her chest. Everybody in our community knows she's been struggling and thought it was because of Joey's video. It really wasn't.
Well, cause and effect.
Cause and effect.
Because of
the comment section. It really struck a chord with you.
It was just so upsetting because he is one of our peers and promotes the same thing we do. It's mind-boggling.
Okay, you feel better?
I feel so much better. I needed to get it off my chest.
She did. And you guys know, you know, like the video I made about Mr. M. You know, something's bothering you like this. It helps so much to make a video. And, you know, we're not here to bash the carnivore lion. But come on, man. You got to do better than that, especially if you're promoting, you know, a community of support and acceptance.
Peace, love, and wellness. Yes.
Yeah. Gotta do better, man.
Facebook community. You guys, I love you so much.
Yeah, Carnivore Quest community. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Cassie's been in a funk for a couple days.
Yeah.
You know, she was angry. That turned into being upset. And that's exhausting, you know. But a lot of you thought it was Joey's video, and it wasn't Joey's video at all.
Not that good. Cause and effect.
Yeah, it was the comment section, so.
I see your true colors shining through.
Really appreciate you guys spending a few minutes with us and letting Cassie get things off her chest. And thank you again to our May supporters. If you guys want to become a supporter for the month of June, our Buy Me a Coffee link is always down in the description, or you can become a channel member. Love you guys. And remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Later.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.